What is good, everybody? It is E-Red. Welcome back to the channel. Now today, continuing with the top 5 trend, we have my top 5 Madden head-to-head performances. Now, without further ado, let's get right on into it. So the first one is Todd Gurley, man. He had 5 rushes, 120 yards, and 2 touchdowns. So this one is the first one because, to me, it only happened in the first half. He ended up forcing a rage quit. Like, look at that. He probably should have been tackled in the backfield and ended up taking it like 77 yards. This one was just a regular inside zone. He doesn't break it off too much, but he's breaking him down. He's breaking him down. This one I liked a lot. Look at this. Breaks a tackle, gets stuck behind a guy. He tries to strip, gets lost all over the place, and a play that was met up in the backfield takes it to the 15. And next play, he takes it to the crib. The guy I was playing ended up rage quitting, and he's our number 5 entry. Number 4 is the Bears defense and special teams. I mean, just look at this return by Cordero Patterson. He's slipping and sliding and cutting his way. He probably should be tackled here, but that stop and go is so overpowered, and he ends up scoring a touchdown. The next one on this is from Roquan Smith. I get a nice little user interception. Try to set the tone for our defense. 36 seconds left in the half. Clinton Dix sees the drag route, and we end up getting a user. This one is crazy. 4 seconds left in the half. He tests me again. Like, look, I've already got 2. Stop throwing my way. And instead of falling down, we end up actually getting a full-blown pick 6 on that. Like, that to me is crazy to secure the 28-point lead. And on this play, he jukes. Khalil Mack gets the strip, and guess who? Clinton Dix gets the fumble recovery, and that completes our number 4 entry for that performance. This one for number 3 is Lev Bell, having almost over 200 yards from scrimmage and 2 touchdowns. Lev Bell, this is more of like a break him down kind of thing. Like, those were nice jukes and spins, but nothing crazy. He's not scoring every time he touched the ball, with the exception of this play. I thought this play was pretty dope. It was covered 2. He was running like that seam route, so he was like splitting the defense. I thought it was a great play that we called. But the rest of this, again, you'll see him breaking it down. It's a lot of passing plays, a lot of angle routes, getting to the flats and just taking it up 5-10 yards at a time. But he couldn't stop it. And if you can't stop it, you got to keep going back to it. Even these plays, like, nothing really happened. That was at the end of the half. But I like what Le'Veon Bell was doing. It gave us like a different element to our offense. Usually I run the same few plays, and with this series I was just running the playbooks of the teams like at their default. So finding ways to get the ball to our playmaker, I think Lev Bell exemplified that completely. I mean, 200 yards from scrimmage as he converts to 2nd and 17 is no joke, and 2 touchdowns. And most importantly, in all these games, you'll notice, like, we win. So he did enough for us to win. This play I kind of liked a lot. We tried to get a stiff arm, but it didn't quite work. But for all the work of angle routes he was getting on that drive, it was time to run it in. And we ended up winning that game. He actually rage quit shortly after that. This one is Russell Wilson, as you can see on your screen. 6 total touchdowns and 300+ yards from scrimmage. Now, at this, honestly, I was just having fun, man. When you got someone like Russell Wilson, he also did an amazing job as he dots it up to Tyler Lockett. Any throw I needed him to make, he made. And then if it wasn't open, he just scrambled like he'll do here. And honestly, I think the biggest thing that I got to give him credit for is not fumbling the rock. That's a key theme later. This is nasty. Spin move, juke, and Tyler Lockett makes them look silly. Also, the guy that I was playing was turning the ball over a lot, so we had short fields to work with, and when we had it, we made the most of it. This is a nice little throw over the middle of the field with Russell Wilson. But yeah, man, 6 touchdowns is no jokes. And actually, in this game, you'll see we get over 50 points. I think this is actually the most points that we've scored in all the head-to-head games. So, and also what I think I like about this Russell Wilson performance is, like, he was throwing it everywhere. You'll see some scrambles for a little bit of yards, some intermediate throws, short throws, deep throws, and he did it all. This one I was just having a lot of fun. I knew he was going for strips and hit sticks, and we did our thing. 1st and 10, another throw to Tyler Lockett. Honestly, this low-key could have been Tyler Lockett's highlights, as this blitz is crazy. Look at it. Look how close he was to tackling me. But again, doing the right thing. But yeah, this really could have been Tyler Lockett's thing. He ended up having 3 touchdowns. 3 of the 6 total touchdowns all went to Tyler Lockett, as this throw was amazing. Look, a little playmaker. Tyler Lockett again takes it all the way up to the 18. This was like a rolling corner route, I believe. Yep, and DK Metcalf gets his feet in bounds. Again, I saw that we had 50. I wanted the 2-point conversion. Look at this, man. Patience. Scramble. Finally, he tries to make a play, and he, like, sidearms it and finesses that in there. 3rd and 15. Tyler Lockett yet again makes an appearance on this. But yeah, man, I mean, again, this is just a lot of throws. Not crazy things, not anything amazing, but getting the job done and doing it spectacularly, I gotta say. I mean, he only threw for 270, but as you can see, like, Russell Wilson scrambled, came in at key times. This one I liked was just the icing on the cake. We ran a quarterback draw with under 2 minutes in the quarter. I mean, in the game left. And coming at the number 1 performance is Lamar Jackson. Just look at this, man. 397 yards passing, 57 rushing, and 5 total touchdowns. And a GW, you'll see what that is. I got to build some suspense for this. I mean, you know we win these games, but, you know, got to make it worth watching. That was a little route to Mark Ingram. Mark Ingram did most of the work on that, but Lamar Jackson got on the ball. This one I like a lot. I mean, having Hollywood Brown, when you got someone with 90-something speed, sometimes you just got to throw it up, get it to your playmaker, and let him make a play. And Lamar Jackson, speaking of being a playmaker, he did just that. I mean, look at this play right here. Scrambles. He decides, I was trying to playmaker, get Mark Andrews up the sideline, but instead, look, Lamar Jackson turned something into nothing. I mean, nothing into something. That was completely backwards. Scrambling again. And finishes up that drive with a dot for a touchdown. This game was crazy. We were going against Mahomes, and the back-and-forth battle was wild. I mean, look at this. We're going into the 4th quarter. It's tied at 21. It's 3rd and 9 here. We need a conversion, and look, Lamar Jackson is coming through time and time again. We're trying to buy some time. Playmaker gets a nice little dot. This is where the suspense kind of builds in the game. We try to run a read option with him, and this is actually his only mistake. Look at that fumble, man. What a silly mistake to have. And that only kind of like affirms why he's number 1 on this list. They ended up scoring. We're down a touchdown, a minute left in the game, and Lamar Jackson driving us down the field. You saw the 2 dots. We're taking it right underneath the 20-yard line, actually into the 10-yard line. My bad. 3rd and goal. Just look at this. The play is kind of going to go in slow motion. He's blitzing everybody, and this is how you stay calm, collected, and get the dot to tie the game up and send it into overtime. It's 4th and 7 here. The game is in overtime, and I should have punted it, man, but I had Lamar Jackson, and Lamar we trust. And a 3rd and 5 here, another tight situation, and again, Lamar doing what he needs. He's putting the team on his back. And for the last play of the game, I'm running level sailed. Everyone goes to the right. He scrambles to the left and gets the game winner to wrap that thing on up. And the GW game winner, baby. And anyways, that'll do it for the top 5 Madden head-to-head performance. Hope you enjoyed that video. If you did, please like, comment, share, subscribe, all those good things. And as always, I will see you in the next one. Deuces.